What was that? What did we just witness? I am shocked. Yes, it has been a good couple of hours since John Cena shocked the world by turning on Cody Rhodes, turning on the fans, turning on the WWE Universe, and turning heel. Yes, it has been a couple of hours. I was stuck in the middle of nowhere with family. Yes, I watched the show, but I couldn't record a video. I couldn't get a video out to you guys. But here I am, and I don't know what to say. Like, honestly, John Cena turning heel was not on my bingo card for 2025. I don't think it was on many people's bingo card for 2025. But here we are, and the man just turned heel. I am shell shocked. I'm shell shocked. Mr. Hustle, loyalty, respect, all of that was absolutely rubbish. None of that meant anything now. Childhood ruined. Childhood. No, no John Cena moments from my childhood will ever feel the same now. Him returning at the 2008 Royal Rumble? Nah, forget about that. Forget about that. Him beating Randy Orton, him beating Edge, all these moments. Forget about it. Means nothing. Means nothing now. Because he turned his back on the fans. Turned his back on the fans. All for what? For an 18th world title. An 18th world title. He sold his soul to The Rock, to the Authority, to the corporate, just for an 18th world title. That's sad. That's sad. But fantastic storytelling, guys. Fantastic storytelling. Fantastic moments. Shout out to The Rock. Shout out to The Rock. We were all hating on The Rock. We did not know where The Rock was going with this. The Rock was just rambling on. He was just blabbering. And you know what? His blabbering led somewhere. His blabbering led to one of, if not the most shocking moments in WWE history. This is akin to the likes of Hogan turning heel and joining the NWO, being the third man. This is akin to the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin turning heel. Obviously not what followed that, but it's akin to those moments, those shocking moments that, fans never saw coming. And I think the Cena one is one fans finally forgot about and didn't care about any longer. And you know what? We wanted Fruity Pebbles John Cena. We wanted hustle, loyalty, respect John Cena for his final year. But they're giving us heel John Cena, something we'd never seen before. And you know what? It's perfect. It's perfect. If you want to pass the torch on to Cody Rhodes, no better way than to turn heel, making Cody Rhodes the ultimate babyface. No better way. Because let's face it, face versus face, Cody versus Cena, great match, great spectacle. But who really wins that? Who really benefits from that? Nobody. Now, Cena turns heel, attacks Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes just catapulted to another level in terms of how big of a babyface he is. I see people that don't even like Cody Rhodes talking about how now they are forced to support Cody Rhodes because they cannot handle The Rock, they cannot handle John Cena. Right now anyway, since he's turned heel. WWE pulled a fast one on us. People didn't see this coming. And I am shocked. I am genuinely shocked. This is not what I expected, but fantastic, fantastic stuff. One of the greatest segments I've seen, even though Travis Scott was there. I did not care that Travis Scott was there. I cared about what was happening in the ring at that moment. And Travis Scott could not have ruined that segment even if he tried. Even if he tried, he could not have ruined that segment. So good, so good. And the Cody go fuck yourself thing, that was great as well. That was just made Cody look like a badass, man. Cody's not here to be pushed around and to be bossed around. And it took Cena turning on Cody for him to actually be put on the back foot in this whole feud, in this whole situation. The build to WrestleMania just got a whole lot more interesting. There was criticism for Triple H over the past 2 weeks. Hell, even I felt a little bit of lack of interest, I'd say, for this WrestleMania for some of the matches. But after Elimination Chamber, I'm interested for all of it. We've got Cody Rhodes versus a heel John Cena now. We've got Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Potential match of the night, match of the year, that one. We've now got potentially Seth Rollins, CM Punk. Maybe Roman Reigns gets added in there or finds his own deal. Fantastic. What else? Potentially Jade Cargill versus Naomi. And at first I was not keen on Naomi being the one to attack Jade Cargill. But after the way Jade Cargill came in and straight up destroyed Naomi, I was like, I'm here for this now. They made me, the execution of that moment made me here for it. And I do think Bianca Belair is still involved in that situation somehow. I don't think she's no innocent girl here. I don't think she's innocent at all in this whole situation. Honestly, great stuff. But that final moment, man, I don't know what more to say about that final moment. Absolutely fantastic. The Rock is one of those guys that takes you on a roller coaster. He's probably the best worker, if not ever. I was going to say right now, the WWE. And when I say worker, I don't mean in-ring worker. I mean his ability to work the fans. He's been working us from day one. From that Netflix episode where we all crashed out because he's having tequila with Cody. Meanwhile, he was busy trying to get on Cody's good side. Busy trying to play the corporate boss. Busy trying to be almost like brown-nosed Cody and reel Cody in. Get Cody on his good side to ask him for his soul. To sell his soul to him, essentially. And of course, that didn't work. So, as much as we were confused then, The Rock finds a way to turn it around and get us to this point. And then it all makes sense. It all makes sense thereafter. Nothing he does is accidental. Everything he does is deliberate. And this is proof. This is proof that we have to be more patient with WWE, with The Rock. We have to be more patient. And this is proof that Cody Rhodes is the guy. Cody Rhodes is the guy. John Cena made him the guy tonight. Tonight he made him the guy. So good. That WrestleMania match, I am keen for it. If that does not main event WrestleMania now, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. That is the WrestleMania main event. Hands down. I don't care if John Cena can't work a 25, 40-minute match. I don't care. That is the WrestleMania main event. He broke the hearts of a lot of kids today. He was doing Make-A-Wish, Make-A-Wish activities. You were seeing Make-A-Wish kids before the show. How did those kids feel? They were in the crowd watching this. The man they look up to, just tearing everything down that he's built, essentially. Fantastic stuff. Honestly, they swerved us, and they swerved us good. They swerved us real good. Let's get onto the card a bit, because at the end of the day, this is a review of the show, but I'm not going to go into too much detail on the show. Like, that last segment was where I spent all my time and details on. So fantastic. So fantastic. Let's start at the very beginning. Let's go to the Women's Elimination Chamber match, where, of course, Bianca Belair came out the winner. But before the match started, we obviously know Jade Cargill came out, and she looked like she was going to attack Liv Morgan, who was like, it's not me, and she looked absolutely terrified, which made this whole moment even better. Liv Morgan's facial reactions when that happened. But no, she took out Naomi and absolutely bodied Naomi, destroyed Naomi to the point where Naomi had to be let go of the match due to referee decision, eliminated from the match due to referee decision. The match then went on thereafter. Liv Morgan was the MVP of the match for me. She is so good, and she's proving week in and week out how good she is, and that she's improving week in and week out still. And we've been saying this for so many years now that she's been improving. Really, really, really good. That braid shot that she took from Bianca Belair on top of the pod, insane. She was bleeding from her back. Incredible. Roxanne Perez had a good showing. Of course, who else was in the match that had a decent showing? Bailey was, I suppose she was just there, to be honest. Who else? Alexa Bliss, I don't know who she's necessarily going to feud with, but she's a different dynamic and an interesting character to add to the women's division. Something we haven't had for 2 years. So that was really good. Great stuff, great match. Very good women's chamber match, by the way. 4.25 stars is what I gave this match. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thought the winner was the right person. As much as Liv Morgan has been impressing us and has been doing absolutely great, she is not the right person at this time. Let's just face it, she's not. Bianca Belair was the right person, and there's more to that story. Like I said, I feel like she's still involved, and I feel like we're going to get Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair for the title, because I do think Bianca Belair is going to beat Rhea Ripley. That's a video for another day, maybe on the Stop Wrestling YouTube channel. So, with that being said, 4.25 stars for that match. Bianca Belair with the win. That was really good. We then moved on to the one low point of the night, which was Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus taking on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Nothing really to talk about this match other than it just fell flat. It felt like a TV match. They never got going. I felt the psychology was off. The things they were trying to do was off. I felt you should have just gone old fashioned, get the hot tag to Trish, let Trish run wild. Simple. Simple as that. I thought that was the best way. And keep it short. Keep it real short. You didn't need to go long for this match. I thought that would have been the best way to handle this match, but no. They got heat on both Trish and Tiffany at different points, both getting hot tags at different points. But eventually they got the win. The babyface team got the win. And yeah, prettiest moonsault onto Nia Jax. 1, 2, 3. And big hometown pop for Trish Stratus, but the match was underwhelming. The crowd didn't care too much. They were burnt out from the first match. Also, 2 women's wrestling matches in a row. Maybe some people not the biggest fan of that. I didn't mind, of course, but maybe some people not the biggest fan of that. So that match was whatever. I gave it 2.25 stars. Let's put it at that, because it really was disappointing to a certain extent. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that. Let's move on to the match of the night, which was Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in an unsanctioned match. Who would have thought? Match of the night. These two, please. Anyway, they put themselves through hell. Kevin Owens got put through multiple tables. Sami Zayn got put through multiple tables where he actually went over the top, or from the top rope to the outside through 2 stacked tables in a really cool spot. We saw fisherman busters onto chairs. We saw half and half suplexes onto chairs. We saw a barbed wire chair come into the mix where Sami used it on KO multiple times. He even tripped KO into it, but no blood from KO, which was the one downfall from this match. It was so close to being a 5-star classic. Honestly, so close. I think it just needed that blood to add the emotion. There was just that lack of, oh, these guys are really hurting each other, because it sure did look like they were hurting each other. But then you see a guy go face first into a barbed wire chair and no blood. And you think, how's that possible? Surely like a scratch or something. Anyway, Sami also like put the chairs in like a table form, did a power bomb or like a blue thunder bomb onto the barbed wire chair, which was like the centerpiece. Really cool stuff. Stunners, haluva kicks kicked out of, but eventually Kevin Owens got the win after he landed multiple pop-up power bombs onto the apron, breaking the back essentially and neck of Sami Zayn, and getting the victory over Sami Zayn in a very long but great match. Absolutely fantastic match. I give the match 4.75 stars. Really good. Just short of that little bit of blood, even if it was just KO that was bleeding. Absolutely fantastic match. Match of the year probably so far for WWE specifically. Really good stuff. And post-match, looks like KO is trying to do a package pile drive on the outside, on the apron, or on the floor, where he's removed the padding. The refs stop him. Randy Orton's music hits, and he makes the save. He takes out Kevin Owens. Big RKO, and it looks like he's going to go for the punt. He starts running in, and the security stop him from landing that punt, and they then separate them. That punt is going to go off so crazy at WrestleMania, because I assume that match is going to happen. It has to. After the match, or after that piece, or that segment, Randy Orton then RKO'd all the security. Just all of them RKO'd. Great stuff. I loved it. I loved every moment of that match. Sami and KO, wrestling soulmates. As we know, that's nothing new. We then moved on to the men's chamber match, which was absolutely incredible as well. We had Logan Paul, Damian Priest, of course. We had Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and John Cena. And I think it was Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins that started off the match, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely Seth Rollins started off. Decent work, good match. Logan Paul came in and did some of the high spots for sure. Drew got eliminated by Priest with the roll-up. Priest got eliminated by... who was it? Seth Rollins, maybe with a stomp, or it was a GTS. Priest then got eliminated shortly after, and it was down to Logan, Punk, Seth, and Code, and CM and Cena. Sorry, Logan then got eliminated through a couple moves, and then it ended with a GTS from CM Punk, of course, because they've been going back and forth. But like I said, Logan put in the work, putting in some cool stuff. Frog Splash off the pod. That's what eliminated Damian Priest. Frog Splash off the pod. Yes. Really, really cool stuff. Great athleticism from Logan Paul. Glad he got eliminated. We were down left to CM Punk, Seth Rollins, John Cena. Seth Rollins went crazy on John Cena, sending him through the pod after buckle bombing him into the cage. He then went after Seth Rollins, CM Punk, who he has a lot of beef with. They went at it, but it cost CM Punk in the end as he got eliminated through an AA and a GDS combo from John Cena and CM Punk, leaving them two in the ring. And these two still have chemistry, man. After all these years, these two still have so much chemistry in the ring. It was really, really great to see. And in the end, though, what happened was after Seth got eliminated, they didn't quite leave the cage yet. He curb stomped CM Punk, and that allowed Cena to quickly lock in the STF where CM Punk passed out. Absolutely great. And that should have been the first sign of a heel turn. That should have been the first sign, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought desperate times call for desperate measures. I honestly didn't think anything of it, but it was the first sign. Cena wins the Elimination Chamber, and then we move on to that iconic, unforgettable segment at the end of the night with Cena turning heel on us. On us. Not on Cody Rhodes, on the fans. Great stuff. This is a shorter review from me, guys, because it is so late. But Elimination Chamber might be one of the best, if not the best, pay-per-view, non-WrestleMania pay-per-view that Triple H has put on. I think so. I think from top to bottom, sure, there wasn't a lot of matches in it, but the quality of the matches were just fantastic. One low point, obviously, with Tiffany and, of course, Nia Jax and all of that, but we'll forget about it anyway. What does that matter? Let's just remember the 3 matches and that iconic segment at the end. You guys let me know. How do you feel about John Cena turning heel? Is it for you? Is it not for you? Were you shocked? Were you expecting it? And where do you think it goes from here? If you guys want to see me talk about where you think John Cena and Cody Rhodes go from here, let me know down below. And I might just do it over on the Stomp Wrestling YouTube channel, but of course, I'll let you guys know on this channel. With that being said, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching this, even though it's really late, but I had to give my say in. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.